Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to do a quick trying new makeup video. I have some items from my Ulta haul that I'm going to try on camera that I have not used yet. And then I also have some other odds and ends that I have just kind of picked up over the course of the past couple months. And I have been anxiously awaiting an opportunity to get to use them on camera. So finally today that has happened. So yeah, if you guys are interested in what I have on my face now and how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I went ahead and I primed my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. Sorry, I just got a text from my husband. He had been in an accident last week and was texting me about what the insurance company was saying. Anyway, for eyeshadow, I picked up this BH Cosmetics Love in London eyeshadow palette. I did a wedding this past Saturday and ran out of a few things in my kit, so I went to Ulta and might have picked this up for myself. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I have swatched these, so that's why they look a little used. But it's just a really nice, like, cool tone palette, so I thought that this would be kind of fun to play with. I'm going to go ahead and do some swatches for you guys so that you have an idea of what these look like, I guess. Okay, so here are the shimmers in it. I'm so far like very impressed with these shimmers. They're buttery, they're pigmented, they're metallic, they're really just kind of everything that I want in a shimmer. So I think today I'm going to use these two shades and we will see how that looks. And if these mattes perform like other BH Cosmetics palettes, then I'll be incredibly happy because I typically really like BH Cosmetics. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to set my eye primer with just some translucent powder. I am finding that shadows don't really want to blend on this eye primer. I don't know why. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to use is this one here. It's called Scone. It's just a neutral to cool tone brown. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So taking that just slightly above the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade here, Piccadilly, to deepen up the crease. And I'm going to take that on a smaller crease brush. This is the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. I used to use this all the time, and then it fell on our bathroom floor right by the litter boxes. And so then I stopped using it, and it took me forever to clean it. But it is clean and sterilized now. So anyways, I'm taking this just into my crease directly. And then a little bit on my outer V down here. These mattes are blending very, very well. I'm super pleased with it. They're not patchy or skippy. They're just what you want in a matte shade. And now I'm just going to go over that with a clean brush to help blend everything together. Okay, so that is what we're looking at right now. I am going to cut my crease. I have a new concealer. It's the Milani Retouch and Erase Concealer. Now, these are not new to the market, most of them. The BH palette, I think, is fairly new. But everything else I got are things that have been out for a while. They're just new to me. So I want to do a halo eye today. So I'm going to cut the crease to cancel out some of this color. Okay, so my crease is cut, and now on a flat shader brush, I'm going to go into the shade Biscuit here, this kind of maroon shimmer. And I'm going to take this on the outer and inner portion of my lid. I'm finding that these shimmers work really well on their own and don't need to be foiled. Because they already are foiled. Okay, and then on the center of the lid, I'm going to take, what are you, Lolly? My ring light is washing it out, but it's just a pale pink shimmer. And I'm overlapping this just lightly with Biscuit, the darker shade, because we want them to kind of fade together. Then I'm taking my original blending brush and just working to blend that together just slightly. Okay, so that's it for the eyes for right now. The next thing that I'm going to do is my base. So foundation first, I'm using the Flower Light Illusion foundation. This is a luminous finish and I'm using the shade Nude 1.3. So I'm not going to use a primer with this. I want to see how it performs just on its own. And we'll just kind of go from there. The undertone is looking like it could be a little yellow for me. But, oh well. Yeah, that's definitely yellow. So I'm going to bring it down on my neck to help lessen the effects of that. Okay, so last night was Sunday, May 19th. It was the Game of Thrones season finale. Series finale, sorry. I'm so curious to see what everybody thinks. I know so many people are mad about it. I actually really liked it, but I'm also really easy to please when it comes to television, so I'm probably not the person whose opinion is going to even take everything into consideration. Okay. So that is the foundation. I'm curious to see how well this will last. I just really enjoyed that it felt like justice was served in the end. I feel like everybody had a happy ending. I mean, John's was a bummer, but like he got to see his old friends, and I think that's kind of cool. So I don't know. I liked that Tormund was there waiting for him. It made me super happy. He was one of my favorite characters in the show. I wish we would have found out where Drogon was. There was a fan theory that I had heard. Sorry, for concealer, I'm using the Milani one. There was a fan theory that I had heard that there was like a land of dragons somewhere and all these dragons were going to show up. And I kind of loved that fan theory. I was hopeful that the dragons would come. I don't know what they would do, especially after seeing last episode and how they handle conflict sometimes. That freaked me out a bit. But yeah, I loved the dragons. It was wanting to see more. I will say, so I had been looking at, I don't know, some Instagram posts that one of the actors had made. And somebody had posted spoilers on there, on the comment section. Apparently, someone who worked on set leaked the final episode spoilers to on Reddit. I mean, they said Jon kills Dany and Bran is king. And I just was so hopeful that they didn't actually release spoilers, because I feel like it's a horrible thing to do. But they were legit. Okay, so that's the concealer. I really like this concealer. I was needing something that I could wear without foundation, and I think that this one would be a good fit. Because with my haul, I got the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and it's a shade too light, so I have to wear it with foundation, otherwise it looks absolutely bonkers. So I don't know what this is. So far I'm liking this foundation. I'm curious to see how long it'll wear. Like I said, I think I said that. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place, you guys. I gotta get to work. And I just set my under eye with my NYX finishing powder and banana. And I'm setting the rest of my face with my Pretty Vulgar setting powder. So these are not new products. That's why I'm not really bothering to show you what they are. I'm guessing this foundation will require quite a bit of setting powder to get it to stay. I've heard that it wears off really, really quickly. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to contour my face. I'm just using my NYX contour palette because I don't have a new contour powder. The next thing, so this product is new. This is the number 7 bronzer in the shade Caramel. Jessica Braun raves about this, and I really appreciate her reviews. I think that she's pretty spot on a lot of things, and she and I have a similar skin type, and I think that it's a good indication that this might work really well for me. That's what the inside looks like. It's not super warm, not super cool. It's just pretty neutral. It's a swatch. It is a little warm, actually. Never mind. Never mind. But I am going to use it. Did I need a new bronzer? No. Woo. That is... it's kind of pigmented. Wow. I look like a bronze goddess. I'm gonna just take it on my neck. But yeah, sorry, the Game of Thrones series finale. I felt like Dany's mission of breaking the wheel was accomplished. I think Bran was a wonderful, wonderful choice. I know people are like, he didn't do anything to deserve it, but I don't know. I think he deserved it. So I was really happy. Okay, I'm really liking the bronzer. I feel like it warms up your skin just how you want a bronzer to. And it blended in really, really well. Like, it's not patchy at all, and it's not heavy. Like, it's a good bronzer. Okay, so we got that done. Now I'm going to use blush. This is the Milani Color Harmony blush in the shade Pink Rose. Oh, Pink Play. So it looks like a this. I'm guessing this will be kind of a glowy blush, which is good. I like that. So I'm just going to kind of swirl them all together, tap my brush off, and see what happens. I'm using my front camera so I can kind of use that as a mirror. I like that. That's pretty. I know that sometimes people feel like blushes like this are hard to use because you get 2 different colors unless you place your brush exactly where you did for the other cheek. Does that make sense? Like, if you don't place your brush exactly in the same spot, you're going to get 2 different colors on each cheek. I'm not noticing that. I feel like it's pretty easy. So again, it's beautiful. You know, it's not overdone. It's a good color. I really want to know what on God's green earth this is on my neck. I don't know. But it blended in really well. I'm excited to play with that some more. Okay, now for highlight. Oops. Oh, I dropped a eyeliner. You can't even see it. It's an Ofra highlight. The Ofra highlight in Rodeo Drive. This was part of my Ulta haul. I have not used it. I've had this in my possession for a long time, and I'm super excited to use it. Here is a swatch of it. It's just blinding. So we shall see. I don't know that I want that blinding of a highlight. Oh, that's beautiful. I always take it up. Sorry, I know that my camera keeps on like going kind of wonky. It's just because the lighting is really bad. It's cloudy today. I've already tried to film this video once and the lighting was crappy, so I just wanted to finally get it done. And it's Monday morning when my child is not here, so it's a good time to do it. Okay. So that's giving me like a very glowy, beautiful finish, and that is exactly what I want in a highlight. It doesn't seem to be emphasizing texture really at all. Maybe a little bit actually on my cheek. So I'm gonna try and blend that out a little. But I mean, well, it might emphasize texture just slightly, but I don't mind it. It doesn't really bother me. And I also don't have a ton of texture, so maybe that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna finish off my eyes now. I'm gonna take Scone again, the shade that I used as my transition shade. These do have some kick up, so I don't know if you can see that. You can't, but they are slightly powdery, so just if that bothers you, this might not be an option. But at any rate, I'm gonna take this along my lower lash line. And now on a smaller flat shader brush, I'm going to go into Biscuit, the shade that I used on my inner and outer corners up top. And I'm going to take this along the outer, oh, it's getting in my eye. I hate it when that happens. Sorry, outer half and the inner. I need to use some eye drops to flush that out after I'm done. I'm gonna take it up here just to deepen that up a little bit. So, and I am leaving the center of my under eye blank because I'm going to take the Lolly shade, that light pink that I took on the center of my lid. I'm also going to take that in the center of my lower lid. This is how you're supposed to do halo eyes, so I figured I would try it. I've never been a huge fan of it on me personally, but I figured I might as well give it a shot. Okay, so those are the eyes so far. They just kind of create like a more rounded shape when you do a halo eye, and I like that. For my eyebrows, I'm just using the Mellow Cosmetics eyebrow pencil that came in BoxyCharm this past month. I did look them up and they are cruelty free, so yay. It's a little dark for me, but I like it. That doesn't bother me. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone when it comes to my brows. I'm using different products to see if there's anything other than eyebrow powder that I like better. I think I still like the ease of use with eyebrow powder the best, but I'm not opposed to trying different things. And I do kind of like how waxy this is. And I like the spoolie. It's super soft, and I think it helps to spread the product around a little bit. So that's cool. I just applied 2 coats of the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I love this formula. There's literally nothing negative that I can say about it for me personally. I don't experience any flaking. It wears really well. It volumizes. It lengthens. It's everything that I want in a mascara. So It has not necessarily replaced my Too Faced Better Than Sex, but it's a great contender. Okay, now I'm going to spray my face. I just have the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I got this because it doesn't have alcohol in it, and so it's more skin friendly. It does have a fairly aggressive sprayer, so if you don't like that, don't get this. Find something different. But I don't mind that, so. For my lips, I have the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade, it's their high shine version. And this is in the shade Send Nudes. Please don't. No nudes. Unless you're my husband, then you can send nudes. Sorry, his family members watch this. Don't worry. He doesn't send nudes. Ooh. Oh. Hey. I don't know what to expect from this formula. That is, like, I don't know if this is just a gloss or if it's glossy but long lasting. I don't know. Okay, so that's the lips. It's a little more warm tone than what I would like for an eye look like this, but I think it'll work. I'm like, all right, I gotta get to work. I'm starting to get stressed. So out of everything that I tried, I don't think there's anything that I did not like so far. I mean, yes, the concealer crease, but it's got great coverage, and I think that if I set it like a little better, it might work better. The highlight is beautiful, the blush is beautiful, the bronzer is beautiful. The lips are really comfortable. The eyes, I love this. They have a warm tone version. I might pick that up. I don't need it, but I might. They're only $16. So yeah, that's it. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.